Here we go, Islanders. We have cruise news overload for you on the show today. We're going to start the show with the Ocean Explorer, a cruise ship that ran aground yesterday, and the recent efforts to set the vessel free. We've then got news from Royal Caribbean. They have opened up bookings for their new Icon of the Seas through April of 2026. Wait until you see the pricing for the new Icon of the Seas for the next couple of years. It's going to blow your mind. We're also celebrating Carnival Cruise Line as they celebrate their longest cruise that they have ever embarked on. They set sail today. We'll talk about that. And we have news from Carnival on a major long-term deal with a southern port of call here in the United States. A long-term agreement has been reached. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Wednesday to all you Islanders. We are halfway through the week. We hope that you're having a great day, and we are on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together, catching up on the latest in cruising and cruise news. We have a news-packed show for you today. Let's start with a cruise news update from the Ocean Explorer. We shared this story with you yesterday. The Ocean Explorer was exploring remote parts in Greenland and ran aground. It was reported yesterday that the first help for this vessel may not arrive until Friday. It was reported yesterday that everyone is okay. There are no injuries on board. The ship itself is okay. But now we have even better news. It sounds like help is on the way and that a fishing vessel owned by Greenland's government is going to arrive later in the day today. If the conditions are right, if high tide presents itself and conditions are favorable, they're going to try to dislodge this vessel, pull it away so that it will not be stuck aground anymore. Here's an update here from Captain Flemming Madsen of the Danish Joint Arctic Command. He has shared that passengers and crew on this ship are still okay, and he summarized this as, all I can say is that they got a lifetime experience. I can only imagine. Everyone's doing okay. The Joint Arctic Command, the cruise line itself, continues to say that everyone is doing okay. Aurora Expeditions have said that the passengers and crew members are okay. They've said there's no immediate danger to themselves, the vessel, or the surrounding environment. We are actively engaged in efforts to free the Ocean Explorer from its grounding. Our foremost commitment is to ensure the vessel's recovery without compromising safety. Again, everyone is okay, but this story is starting to make its round, not just in the cruise news world and channels like this, but mainstream media. CNN, Fox, MSNBC, and others have picked up this story, and I've seen some headlines that don't quite tell the truth and what's going on. I've seen headlines such as there are 2 passengers who have tested positive for COVID and that they are stuck and 204 are stuck with them as the ship has ran aground. And yes, those reports look to be true, that there are indeed passengers who have tested positive. But the media is starting to spin this story that all these people are stuck on this ship with these 2 COVID positive passengers. And what are we going to do? There's no reason to blow that out of proportion. Everything's okay. The cruise line has said it. The Joint Arctic Command has said it. We will keep you posted on this story in the coming days and see that hopefully this fishing vessel from the government of Greenland is able to pull it free. We'll see what happens there. Let's move on here. Cruise news story number 2 is an interesting story, and it's no surprise here, right? The demand for cruising is strong. No matter your cruise line of choice, no matter where you want to cruise, the demand is strong, and cruise lines are doing everything they can to get their schedules out in as far advance as they can. A lot of cruise lines already have sailings released into 2025. Royal Caribbean, they have sailings released until 2026, April of 2026, for their newest ship, the Icon of the Seas. A lot of us probably remember when they released the schedule, the itineraries for the Icon of the Seas a few months ago. Royal Caribbean set a single-day bookings record. They also set that week a weekly bookings record because of the Icon of the Seas. There was so much excitement, and Royal Caribbean is sharing everything they can do, sharing their schedule as far as in advance because of the demand for cruising, especially upon this new vessel. Michael Bailey, shared this, President and CEO of Royal Caribbean International. Since Icon of the Seas was revealed almost a year ago, the response has been unprecedented by every measure. Families and friends are looking for vacations where everyone can make memories their way without a compromise. And that's what we're set out to create in its best form with Icon more than 5 years ago. The excitement has only continued to build, making it clear that we've designed a revolutionary experience that reflects how customers want to travel today and for years to come. You can now, starting today, book your cruises on the Icon of the Seas until April of 2026. That is so far in advance. We would love to help you. We have helped several fellow islanders just today book their cruise on the Icon of the Seas. The pricing, though, is starting to raise question marks among our clients and others in the cruise community. The demand is there, and that means that Royal Caribbean can charge whatever the demand calls for. Cruise lines, not just Royal and not just the Icon of the Seas, will test this pricing. Cruise lines will continue to raise pricings until that ceiling is met and passengers say, I'm not paying for that anymore. Let me share with you the lowest price cruise on the Icon of the Seas from here until April of 2026. This is the lowest price. If you want to get online, this is the lowest you can pay. It's going to take place over a year from now, on September 6th of 2025, 2 years from now. This is a guaranteed cabin price, meaning you don't get to pick your stateroom. Royal Caribbean picks it for you. Listen to this price per cabin, 2 people, guaranteed rate. September the 6th, 2025, if you want to cruise during hurricane season, you can pay for an interior room $3,706.76. That's for 2 people. That's the total. If you want a balcony, this is the cheapest price from here until 2026, $4,890.76. Balcony price. That's not even an ocean view. Some are saying that Royal Caribbean has priced themselves out of the market, but remember, the demand is there. The pricing is sky high. Are you looking into the new Icon of the Seas? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you stay away from cruise lines and itineraries, cruise ships that has pricing like this? Are you going to wait several years beyond 2026 to sell Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas because the price is just too high? Let us know in the comments section below. And as you do that, we're moving on to cruise news story number 3. Big news here, and a congratulations to Carnival Cruise Line as they have set a major accomplishment and milestone. They're setting sail on their longest cruise ever in company history today. The Carnival Luminosa is setting sail for a 30-day cruise. Of course, she is wrapping up her Alaskan season. She will visit ports on this 30-day cruise in Alaska before making that trans-Pacific journey and making her way to her new home port for the next several months in Australia. She's going to be visiting Japan in a couple of weeks. It's hard to even say that. In a couple of weeks, she will visit Japan. Before she does so, she has that Alaskan itinerary in 12 days. 12 days at sea. 12 days. There are some people who love sea days. There are some people who prefer sea days over port days, but 12 days at sea. Islanders, I've got to ask you this. Could you do that? Could you spend 12 days on a ship without any ports, day after day after day? You are at sea. Could you find enough to do? Could you be entertained enough? Could you take it slow enough and drop your anchor for 12 sea days? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. She's also going to visit after those sea days, of course, Japan, the Philippines, Indonesia, and finally Australia, where she will spend some time until October. Of course, she will return to Seattle and have another Alaskan season in 2024. Do you want to continue to see longer sailings from Carnival Cruise Line? They share that they are seeing a demand like never before for longer sailings, not up to 30 days, but 10, 12, 15-day itineraries. We took our first 15-day cruise and thoroughly enjoyed it. We would absolutely recommend for you islanders to take that experience, to see different ports of call. We only had 6 sea days, and I can tell you we loved 6. We really enjoyed 6, and we were questionable about that. Do you want to see those longer itineraries continue? Let us know in the comment section below. I also want to share this. Family Feud. We're not talking about the fights that are captured and posted on Facebook and YouTube. We're talking about the game show. Family Feud is being expanded by Carnival Cruise Line. The all-popular game show was first debuted on Carnival Mardi Gras. She's on Celebration as well. And Carnival has released today that the game show is going to be on 12 more ships from now until the end of 2024. Some of these ships will receive this game show very, very quick. Chris Nelson, Vice President of Entertainment for Carnival Cruise Line, shared this. Family Feud Live is such a fun and unique entertainment option because guests get into the action and participate in the same way they've watched the game played on TV. Building on its popularity by bringing it to more cruise ships will ensure that more of our guests get to experience the fun and friendly competition of Family Feud Live, the first ship to receive Family Feud Live beyond Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration is Carnival Vista, September the 16th. In just a few days, followed by the Legend, September 30th, the Pride, December 14th, and the Carnival Jubilee will debut Family Feud Live on her inaugural sailing, December the 23rd. The Panorama, Horizon, Liberty, Luminosa, Spirit Magic, Dream will all receive Family Feud Live in 2024. We have those dates for you in the description of this video. Be sure to check those out if you're booked on those sailings. Now, one would think that this is a positive story, right? 12 ships are going to receive Family Feud Live over the course of the next year, but it's not all positive for some people. Family Feud Live is a audience participant entertainment category. It is something much like karaoke, where Carnival relies on the audience and cruisers and passengers to provide the entertainment. It's much like the lip sync battle, which is not around anymore, but it was the same idea. It is much like, as well, the Love and Marriage show, which Carnival has relied on audience participation, and that's a great show, by the way. But some people, some who cruise, enjoy being entertained by professionals. They enjoy professional Broadway-style shows. They enjoy professional live music. They enjoy professional comedians. And some are saying that Carnival, of course, is cutting cost here by providing audience-generated entertainment. And let's share this. There is no coinciding announcement that Carnival is cutting live shows, production shows, music, comedy. There's none of that. This is simply an addition here of Family Feud Live on 12 more ships and hoping that live entertainment from professional actors, from professional singers and dancers will still take place. We think that that is the case, but we wanted to call it out here. We'll ask you while we're here, do you prefer professional entertainment in the form of professional shows, singers, dancers, comedians? Or do you find yourself gravitating to the karaoke, the lip sync battle when it was around, the Love and Marriage show, Family Feud? Do you enjoy guests getting that opportunity to provide the entertainment and you can either participate or you can sit back and enjoy guests providing this entertainment? Which entertainment form do you like? Maybe you like both. You can share that in the comment section below. And before we leave the show today, we have to share this awesome announcement from Carnival Cruise Line and the port there in Mobile, Alabama. Mobile City Council approved a 5-year contract with Carnival Cruise Line. We already knew the Carnival Spirit is going to be in Mobile, sailing from Mobile for a season, about 6 months until she goes back and she has her next Alaskan season. We knew that was going to happen in October. But Mobile City Council has shared and approved a 5-year contract with Carnival Cruise Line with a 2-year option to provide cruising from the port. This is the longest contract that Carnival Cruise Line and Mobile has signed together. The longest contract. That is great news. District 1, Council Member Corey Penn shared this. Now we have a constant contract in place for the next 5 years, and I believe that's major for our city as well for our residents, so they don't have to travel and go to other cities. They can stay right here in Mobile, Alabama, and we can have people coming in for the next 5 years. For the first time ever, the Carnival Spirit is going to offer longer sailings from Mobile. Mobile is not new to the cruise industry by any means. She has seen cruise ships come and go from different cruise lines, but they have been mostly 4- and 5-day cruises. The Carnival Spirit will offer 6- and 8-day itineraries both to the western in Eastern Caribbean and Bahamas offerings. It's an exciting time as this port has only historically received a smaller audience because of those 4 and 5 day options. Now they offer longer cruises. Now you have people who want those longer cruises visiting Mobile for at least the next 5 years, maybe 7 years. Of course, Mobile is already working on maybe adding even another cruise line. If the demand is there, and we think it is, Mobile may see another cruise line come to them. Norwegian were in talks in this absence from Carnival Cruise Line. We'll see here if Norwegian is added or possibly another cruise line. But for now, we're excited for Mobile, the city of Mobile, for getting this long-term agreement with Carnival Cruise Line. Islanders, that's the cruise news for today. That was a big show. That was a lot of news, including updates and new news. We hope that you enjoyed it. As always, if you made it this far in the show, you enjoyed it, okay? We only ask that you, first off, make sure of a couple of things. Make sure you like this video so it can be displayed in front of others who are looking for cruise news just like we are. And if you made it this far, we hope that you will be subscribers and members, Islanders in this channel. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell to receive notifications when we upload content, which is just about every single day. We hope you have a great Wednesday. We will be back tomorrow with the latest in cruise news. Until then, we'll see you in the comments section below on our Facebook page and tomorrow right here on Island Time.